Hi everyone! I wanted to take a minute and introduce ourselves for everyone that's new to this channel. It's not really a channel, it's more of a blog. But I like to record everything and I like to have kind of like, not record, but it's memories that you get to watch over and over again and then cringe when you hear yourself on video. But for those of you that don't know us personally, we're Ben and Claire and we've been together about 12 years now. We met in our first year of college and then we got our blonde trusty sidekick Riley when we were sophomores in college. So she's been with us for 10 years now and she is a cranky, love-filled yellow lab that hates the car. But I also wanted to get on here and tell everyone that we are going on a 6-week cross-country road trip right after our wedding. We're leaving the Monday after. It's gonna be a chaotic week getting out west. We'll be traveling from our home state of Maine all the way out to South Dakota. It'll take us about 4 days to get there, and then another couple days to Glacier National Park. We'll spend about a week in each place, but we'll be going to Yellowstone, Grand Teton, and Rocky Mountain National Park before headed back to Lake George for a pit stop and then back to Maine. We started planning and preparations for this trip about a year and a half before actually getting rolling on this. And then the physical preparation started in the early spring. We got our truck work done, we got our camper looked at, we had everything all booked and ready to go. And we had a couple large setbacks. Our largest setback in the entire planning process was when our neighbor's big pine tree fell on our truck in February. A giant pine tree, like a big one, fell right down the middle of the truck, landing on the roof and the bed. It caused like $15,000 worth of damage, and we were really nervous that we weren't gonna be able to go on the trip because it wasn't gonna get fixed in time. We needed to figure everything out with insurance. It was just kind of a hot mess. The truck ended up being finished in about April, and then we still have some issues with it. The roof leaks, and that'll have to get taken care of after the trip. In April, we had to borrow my dad's truck to take our camper over to the dealership so it could get inspected. Normally this is the kind of thing that we would do ourselves, but we felt that since we're going on such a long road trip, we should have a thorough once-over.
It's gonna be an expensive spring.
Riley absolutely hates car rides, so we decided to get her on Trazodone and see how that would go. I can't really tell in this video if it's working well or not so well. I'm hoping well because she's really gonna need it on this road trip. It's April 22nd and I just dropped Ben off at the collision center to pick up his truck and we are so excited. It has been 2 months without his truck. A tree fell on it and it did a lot of damage, so it is what it is, I guess. We were nervous that this was going to impact our trip, but I'm glad that we have some time to work out any problems that we have with the work that was done before we leave for the trip. But now we have to focus on getting the camper all situated and all of the work that we have to do to that, which it's currently in the shop getting new tires and getting a springtime tune-up. The truck's battery is dead, so we actually don't get to pick it up today. I'm hoping maybe tomorrow, but Ben took some time off from work today and we're not going to be able to recoup that. It's kind of unfortunate. Once we got the truck back, things really started rolling for us and started to feel real. While the camper was at the dealership for the tune-up, we had them install new tires. We originally had 14-inch tires and we wanted something bigger with a little bit more lift, so we went with 15-inch tires. We finally gave in to the urge to buy a new mattress as well. Camper mattresses are notoriously horrible and this one's kind of mid, but it'll do. We also have a lot of work to do in the back of our toy hauler section. We're going to remove the sofa seat on one side and put in a storage area, cabinet, and countertop. Sort of like this. We are super excited and we hope that you guys tag along with us to share these memories and share any expertise that you guys have with us. We're going to be working on things and getting ready to go.